Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim here to do your messages. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to do a next 48 hours. It's been a while since I've done those, so we're just going to see quickly what kind of energies are coming in for you next 48 hour whenever you get this, or when you get this. Palo Santo lit. I haven't lit this in a couple of days, so much needed protection, energy clearing. Probably something I need to do more of myself here with all of this type of work for sure, but maybe a message for you too there in that. So let's go into the journey of the sacred bee and let's see. Oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. Love that. Been feeling a pull to go outside a lot here lately, so at night, during the day, like I just keep being pulled to go outside. And the sun was the sun's been really hot here lately, but the moon tonight was magnificent. If you saw the little sliver, oh, it's gorgeous. All right, so for Libra, let me have the main energy for their next 48 hour, please. The moon. Oh, good. Well, there we go. The moon is changes, right? Changes. It's mysterious. And something about that sliver. Something about something just starting. Maybe a good time for you to make an attempt to, however you do it, whether you do it through writing, something with manifestation of what you're wanting to manifest with the cycles of the moon. We'll get more clarification because obviously there's mysterious changes here. Next 48 hour, we want to figure out what those are. What's keeping you grounded at this time? What's keeping Libra grounded at this time? The Empress, oh, it's you. Beautiful. The Empress is keeping you grounded. I love that. A very grounded energy too here, I would say, because this person creates, Mother Earth, Mother Nature creates above all of the queens, right? So whatever it is that you're creating, I don't know what kind of creative project you're doing right now, whatever you're trying to birth into life, like it's keeping you grounded. That idea of something is going to be a wild success is in your heart. And it is. Yeah, don't let your mind interfere with the 8 of Swords. Don't let your mind interfere with your 10 of Discs. Because this is cornucopia. It's a lot. Tell me about the past energy that we might be pulling here into this current energy. The Knight of Cups. It's like kind of carry on your way. It's the journey though. I'm picking up that this is the journey. Dreamy. Something kind of dreamy about this. A dreamy journey. An offer of some sort. What's the crowning energy? This one? The Devil. Huh. The Devil. And this is going to be strategy and planning, actually, because of this Empress here. So we have to make sure, though, that the Devil isn't representing our fears or our doubts or insecurities right now through these mysterious changes, you know. What is to come? What is the future energy looking like? It looks like a decision, but it's actually the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords, which is news. So you should receive some news or some kind of information that you're needing. If you look at the time span of next 48 hour, this could be some type of news that you're going to be receiving. Let's see what the advice is, and we'll get some more clarifying on these kind of general whenever they're just by themselves, the cards. So the advice is your 10 of disc. Good. Because that's what you're going to... And then here's news again. Page of Wands. No, but my prediction is that you're probably going to get some really great news. And if you have any worries or fears with this devil energy, then something's going to put your mind to rest. Because I feel like peace of mind with these two swords that are standing out. Some kind of major news that you're needing. Like the information you're needing. The news that you're needing. Tell me about the Knight of Cups here in the past. What is this offer or dreamy thing? The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. It's like how you want to move forward, but kind of being in your head about it. And it could be very tied to having a real financial worry or issue at home with home life. Like, you know, I mean, real thing, like I need to receive a certain amount of money. I need to have this amount of security. It could be very hard. Like when we're thinking of all of these thoughts of the worst or worried about things that we can't change at the moment, how we're going to get movement towards our dream, how we're going to utilize this Empress energy, or even more, how you're going to get to the 10 of disc, which is wealth, completion. It can be very overwhelming, and it can interrupt our sleep. It can bring anxieties. So it's associated with something that you really want. Justice in the reverse is when something doesn't feel fair. When something wasn't fair, or something in an area in our life is really off balance. And I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise to me, with everything that everybody is going through right now, with it to be a lot focused on finances and resources in life. Now, it can also represent, you know, unequal or unbalanced partnerships or marriage or relationships. So this is something that will be balanced out. The devil energy, however, is going to tell you that it won't be, or that there's some reason to doubt in this success that obviously Spirit is saying, no, you're going to have it. So tell me how we deal with this devil. Lovers in the reverse. It could be an actual person. I mean, so we have a Capricorn and Gemini energy and Sagittarius energy. Lovers in the reverse is how you deal with it. You don't go down the same path that you've gone down before. Especially if this is in reference to addictions or vices or controlling relationships, toxic people. The Knight of Wands is saying, no, you need to focus on your passion and focus on the dream and then getting there. And not going down the same path can represent a breakup. You know what I mean? So, yeah, focus here on more on the movement and the travel and the good news that's going to come. Tell me about the moon. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Pour that love into yourself. Something, and the moon on the bottom too. Yeah, when you see the Ace of Cups in reverse, you need to invest your love into yourself. And Three of Pentacles, and it has somebody that's sketching on, like an artist, but whatever it is, there's some sort of talent or ability that's being noticed, recognized, that you have. The moon, again, and also something that you're either learning about, or somebody is wanting to help guide you, teach you in some way. This can be about acquiring new skills too. Higher education, learning. I have the Death card, closure, ending of a chapter so that a new one can come. And maybe that's what's so mysterious, is that there is some sort of ending. And so we may be a little weary about, or worried about this ending. Yeah, worried. Eight of Swords. This is when we're in our head. Like, and the Six of Wands is, it's in the reverse, but I see somebody that is, I'm getting that you could be very worried at this time about how a group thinks or feels about you. You could feel kind of restricted based on somebody else's opinions here, and I'm not really sure necessarily why. This is like leading into a bigger reading than I think that we're going to end up doing, but like worried about reputation or something, but tell me more about this. It might have to do with the goals here. This says sudden wealth. This says wealth. It's your advice. Whenever a card comes out sideways, I feel like you're in transition to this energy. And if the Six of Wands is in the reverse, and it kind of is like saying, I thought I would be either more recognized by now or up a little bit. Like I thought my position would be higher than what it looks like or appears to be right now at this moment. But I think that this is just worry, and I think that this is the devil energy. This is the devil energy saying that you should be here. Okay, well then that means you must be like something's forgotten you, or you know what I mean, like a doubt, a fear. It's something that's not real, and you have this like this Empress energy is touching the sudden wealth, and it's connecting to the wealth. I think you have nothing to fear about this, but that there is definitely that influence here of that. Part of the journey. Part of the journey. So what's the ultimately, let's see what this news is, right? What is the news or information coming in for Libra next 48 hours that is going to make them feel happy, passionate, playful? Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups. It has to do with this Ten of Pentacles. It is coming in. I mean, it's very... Look. There are definitely some energies here that I feel like you've learned and decided they're a bad influence or they're not meant for you. They possibly were even getting in the way of your Ten of Pentacles. This could be friends. This could be family. But there is this hint of this is coming for you. Both of these cards mean patience. The Hanged One and Temperance and divine timing. And it could be that you really sacrificed yourself, put yourself out on a limb for somebody else, and it feels like, well, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore because of that Lovers and the Devil energy. So I think this gets resolved for you. It is in divine timing. Just remember you're that earth angel and you have this divine mission here. So I think patience is what they're trying to say, especially when something doesn't look right within our connections and our money in a sense. Also, I'm picking up that some people could have asked for money or asked to borrow money from you, and that might be causing issues or problems. Handcuffs, control, defenseless, target, held back. Could be these, look, that's the devil energy, and it could be flowing through different people in your life that are literally trying to hold you back from what I see as like a divine destiny. So, oh, and then 4-4, family's big here. Loyalty, faithful. You do have a support system. You have your divine network, your tribe. Just to keep believing. Keep believing. With the fairy tale, keep believing the impossible. Daydreams are possible here, that you have been daydreaming. This Knight of Cups energy I was feeling. Magic, unicorns and rainbows. Aspire, happily ever after. I also have 7 within a few days. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold in a matter of days. And then 4-4-4, which is being divinely guided, no matter what it looks like on your path. Always being divinely guided. So the scuba diver says to go within observation, 0 point, which means anything's possible, and go deeper with exploring exactly who you are. Queen of Swords. That's who you are. That is a Libra card. Very good with communicating and communicating your boundaries. I feel like it's going to be a big thing for the next 48 hours for you. Recovery. So whatever it is, especially if there's a family issue, I think, and for some, well, you just take it as you feel it resonates. But recovery says, thank you for holding my hand through my recovery on the path to radiant health. Home help. Thank you, God, Archangel Raphael, for giving me the courage to ask and accept help from you, the angels, and others regarding my family and home. And then have faith. It says, Dear Jesus, Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. Okay, and then your angel number message. Closing out this reading. If you'd like a private reading, that information's in the description box below. As always, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I have 24. You have a heart of gold. You are skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and able to be the nurturer, provider, and protector all at once. 30. You're an original, innovative thinker, excellent communicator, and you have a great talent for using creativity. You have an optimistic attitude that has an uplifting effect on others. I'm imaginative, and I'm picking up that the 30th will also be a special date for some type of news. 99. It's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours, only yours to fulfill. So unleash your true power. I am courageous. And 333, you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. So live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. Those are your affirmations. Thanks for joining me, Libra. Bye.